welcome to Truth in Life Tarot. In this video, we are going to be exploring what are your greatest attributes. For pile 1, we have the Affirmators Tarot with the Green Aventurine. For pile 2, we have the Healing Light Tarot with the Hematite Stone. For pile 3, we have the Hoodoo Tarot with the Selenite Heart. And for pile 4, we have the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot with the Carnelian Stone. All right, I'll see you guys at the timestamps. Let's go. Hey, Pile 1, welcome to your reading. Okay, so you guys have a really, it's like a healing and compassionate energy about you guys. I feel like you guys, it actually feels like strong Pisces energy here. Pisces, Cancer. Um, you guys just feel really sweet. Like you guys feel like the kind of people who when something bad happens, it's not your first go-to to hold a grudge or anything like that, and you can just kind of get back on your feet. So the first card that came out was the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and then the Fool. You got Elephant Spirit, Learn from the Past, Wasp Spirit, sometimes life stings, Snake Spirit, Time to Heal, Joan of Arc. I know it says Joan d'Arc. I can't pronounce it in French. Faith. You have Companion, and I just pulled the light attributes, so loyalty, tenacity, unselfishness, Knight, loyalty again, romance, chivalry, a love of honor, Alchemist, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. All right, so you guys, your greatest attributes is that you can what is that phrase? It's like, I know I'm gonna get this wrong. It's like take a licking and keep on kicking. I don't know where that extremely southern phrase came from, but it's like you guys can get knocked down several times and you can heal from that. And not only that, you guys do it in a spirit that is not damaging to you. You guys are able to transform that. Like you have the bad situation on this end, and then you guys are just able to just like and then transform it into something that you can learn from. You're able to actually gain quite a bit of wisdom from it. So with the Queen of Cups card, like that was the first card to come out, and I love this card because this um this deck is mostly of animals, and this is one of the few humans that you see in this deck, and she's a mermaid, and she's holding up a literal cup of love. um, yeah, I feel like you guys are like you guys have like a kind of younger, um, what's the word? Kind of free nature about you. I feel like you guys, like, not a whole lot gets to you, and if it does, you're able to either let it go or transform it. Learning from the past is something that you guys do, like, it's something that you guys have probably been doing for a while. I feel like it's something you might have gotten an early start at, or if you didn't get an early start at it, you have now come to the point where it's a lot easier for you. You guys may have gone through a big transformation, like you might have gone through something that was quite devastating, and then you were able to turn that around. You were able to see the light in that. um so what's interesting is, of your spirit animal cards, you have two cards that can be taken like kind of negatively, at least in terms of the animals. So you have wasp and snake. So when people think of wasp, they think of like getting stung by a wasp. Um, they think of like, oh, like I better like stay away from the wild. Like, like, no, it's the kind of insect that no one like wants to be around. It's not like crickets or anything that people can like collect or something. Like it's one of the more dangerous bugs. And then you have snake, which is the exact same thing. Like, even though like people have snakes as a pet, it is known as one of the more dangerous animals, one that you don't want to come across anywhere. Like if you're walking down the street, you don't want to come across a snake. Same thing with the wasp. But you guys have kind of encompassed the energies that are within these spirit cards, which is that sometimes life stings, but the message is that you can take that energy and keep rolling with it in a positive way, and then you have time to heal, which is just the next step after something unpleasant happens, and learn from the past. Yeah, all three of your spirit animal cards are talking about taking an experience or taking several experiences and being able to move with it in a way that isn't really damaging to you, to your future. I feel like you guys might also be able to do that with other people because you got loyalty twice. And even with companion, I know it says a love of honor on the night card, but even with companion, I also get the sense of like honor, and it's almost like a sense of fairness. Like I guess that's loyalty as well. But yeah, I feel like you guys can not only do this to yourselves and in your own lives, but you can actually spread that to other people. So you guys might have like an understanding of people and situations that other people might not grasp so easily, because for alchemists it says transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. So like, for example, if something bad happens to you as a result of another person, you may be able to take that and transform it into something. You might be able to tell yourself like, oh, okay, this isn't about me. This person just went through this and that. And I feel like you can do it in a way that doesn't excuse the person of their actions or anything like that, but it's just good for you. It's golden wisdom for you and nothing else. It has nothing to do with the person that actually caused this in the first place. So I feel like you guys do that for yourselves and other people as well. Yeah, like with the Fool card, I feel like you guys can go into the next step, and not automatically, of course, because everyone needs their time to heal, but I feel like you guys are more the type that you can go into whatever your next step is without being in this stage too long. Like, this stage has I feel like you guys have definitely felt this before, but you have also definitely been in the Fool energy, where you have been able to just kind of start anew. Like, okay, this thing happened, you learn from it, life stings, time to heal, let's go. Like, and actually, I'm going to, because I don't know um, this Goddess and Sirens card, I don't know this meaning by heart. Give me a second. Oh, okay. Okay. Hold on to your dreams even through adversity. Develop faith in yourself and in a spiritual power. Trust is important. You must trust your own leadership abilities or improve them. Be not afraid. You were born for this. Well, hot damn. Um, Well, that was a great ending to your reading. That just kind of, that was the last card I drew, and it kind of sums up everything I've been saying. It's a good thing I saved that reading the book for last because that was cool. Okay, pile one. If you enjoyed this reading, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Bye. Hi, pile two. If you picked pile two with the hematite stone, this is your reading. Okay, so the first interesting thing that I noticed is that you guys actually drew, like, the first card that I drew for you guys was the same that I drew for pile one, which was the Queen of Cups. Like, wow. Okay. But actually this pile is a bit different. I feel like with you guys, and I know this is kind of weird to say, especially for those of us or those of you who haven't watched this show, but as soon as these tarot cards came out, I like got the feeling of like Goku energy. Like I just got the feeling that you guys are the type of people who you'd rather, when you take on an issue, you are able to achieve it from pure willpower. And I feel like you guys, there's not a whole lot of kind of wishing. I feel like you guys just do it. And not that you do it in like a kind of go get, like, it's not like, it is fiery energy, but it's not like what's the phrase? It's not like too much fire energy. Like I do feel like you guys have a balance between your drive and your emotion. And I do also feel like you guys, whenever there's something that needs to be taken care of, you're not likely to kind of leave the situation behind until it is like completely over with, like until it is resolved and there is nothing left to look back on. You guys also have the Hermit in reverse. So that to me, with the rest of the cards, it kind of feels like you guys, like when you think of something, it's not It is meditative, but it doesn't take you guys as long. I feel like you guys kind of follow your heart more than anything, and that is your greatest attribute. That is what drives you. For your spirit animal cards, you got Peacock Spirit, Let It Shine, and Parrot Spirit, Watch Your Words. So you guys, yeah, like with the Let It Shine card, it kind of goes with what I was saying over here. You guys have an incredible drive that is praiseworthy. Like I feel like you guys are the kind of people um who would be like that person that you think of at a job that just keeps going and going and going. Um like that person that every employer wants to have. And then you have Parrot Spirit Watch Your Words. So with this card, trying to get it up here. With this card, I feel like this is saying that like you guys, your word is your bond. Like, and I don't mean that in just like the trustworthy kind of way. I mean it in like when you say you're going to do something, you're going to do it. And you don't just say things willy-nilly. You don't say things just to please people. You say it with meaning. You mean what you say and you say what you mean. That's a great attribute to have. Let's see. You got visionary capacity, excuse me, capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. And you also have teacher, ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Okay. So, um, again, I feel like this is like your light inspires others. Like that's what I'm getting from this teacher card. Like the way you communicate is through your actions. When people see you doing whatever it is that you do, they get inspired as well. Like there's something about you that that kind of sparks something within themselves. And with this visionary card, you and a part of it is that you're always reaching your next level. Like again with the Goku thing, it's like uh Kaioken isn't enough. You gotta go Super Saiyan. Then you gotta go Super Saiyan 2. Then you gotta go Super Saiyan 3. Then you gotta go Super Saiyan God. Like you are always going towards your next step, your next Super Saiyan, if you will. Oh my God, that is a really great energy to have. Like, the attributes that you guys have are, and Pile One was like this too. Like, the attributes are really good to have, um, in an individual because it's the kind of energy that can unfortunately be snuffed out, just because of the way the world is. For your last card, you have Artemis, excuse me, individual. Why can't I speak right now? Individuation. Hmm. Individuation. Okay. When I said it out loud, it didn't sound like I was pronouncing it right. But okay, so this card is about it's about like being your own person, not really not relying on anyone and just being the best person that you can be by yourself. Like Artemis here, she has the bow and arrow and she like this goddess is like pretty badass. You should definitely look her up if you haven't already. But Artemis is, how do I say it? Mm, I would say she's a good symbol for people who yeah, it really goes with what the other cards are saying so far. Um like this goddess is all about being your best self and picking yourself up when you're down, picking yourself up when you're down in general, but also never fully being down to begin with. Yeah. That's the energy I get with this one. And I didn't really talk about this Four of Pentacles. I kind of skipped over that. I just went to the Six of Swords reversed. But with this Four of Pentacles here, I like how let me pick it up. So usually the Four of Pentacles, you see a guy or a person, they're holding on to Four Pentacles, and they're like, and they look kind of greedy, like they look like they're holding on to it for dear life. And then this card, you have this guy who kind of looks like Atlas, like he's holding the world on his shoulders. And it's just like the strength in this card. I really love this card in this deck. Um, so yeah, that is the energy that I definitely feel from you guys in this pile. You guys are the ones who will shoulder whatever you need to shoulder. Not necessarily in a negative way, but you do it because you know that you can. Like you know that you have that power within you, and that is your greatest attribute. Oh wow. These readings are really good so far. Like I really love these. All right, pal two, that was your reading. If you liked it or resonated with it, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in another video. Bye. Hi, pile number three. If you chose the Selenite heart, then this is your reading. So for this pile, so you guys have a mixture of energies. I feel like there's more than one main theme here. So let's start with your tarot cards. The first card to come out was Bishop C.H. Mason, which is the Hierophant, followed by the Daughter of Baskets, which is the Knight of Cups, the Four of Coins, and Pa, which is the moon in this deck. And then you have Wombat Spirit, Be at Home. Rebel challenges authority to affect social change, reflects spiritual systems that do not serve inner need, rejects, spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. Child Wounded awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness. And you got Bridget Healing, Lilith Equality, Athena Strategy, and Vesta Home. So you have home twice. And you have rebel twice because Lilith, um, her story is that she was actually the first woman instead of Eve, but she rebelled. Um, and you can also say that this goes with that as well because it's about the moon, in the shadows. So I feel like you guys, your greatest attribute is that whatever you guys do, like, I feel like if you have to do something in secret, you do it well. Like, I feel like you're the kind of person who, um, you're the kind of person who can just like kind of sit back and learn everything that you can, and then when it's time to act and when it's time to go, you just go. Like, I feel like you guys, your ability to learn and rebel and have patience and also have kind of that healing, compassionate energy with you at the same time is what your greatest attribute is. And you have you have two cards that talk about home. I'm actually going to, hang on, guys. Okay. So let's look at 68, Wombat Spirit. Oh, is that the last? That is the last card. Okay. Burrowing deep into the ground, remaining safe, sound, and well fed with family is a special trait of the wombat. Home sweet home is always available if you recognize that well being is the truth of life. Wombat Spirit reminds you that to be truly at home in the world, you need to find comfort within your own skin. You do this by accepting all your experience without judgment through a deep honesty and love of life. When you feel the freedom to be yourself, you can begin to truly feel at home in your life with your family and tribe. Right now, you are in a beautiful place where you can hang up the coat of your identity and settle into the true sense of home and well being, understanding that all is well. Everything you do from this place rings true in harmony with spirit. Okay, now let's look up your other home card, Vesta, which is that also the last card? Oh no, it's not. Okay. I was about to say what a coincidence. No, it wouldn't be a coincidence. Let's see. Okay. Establish a solid home base. Protection is necessary or granted for your space. Keep the home fires burning. You may be moving soon. Okay, wow. Okay. So both of these cards talk about protecting or making the most of your home, even if in this card's case, just preparing to leave. Um, yeah, and that goes with this Athena strategy card. So I feel like your guys' greatest attribute is that when you have to do something, even if it's in secret, you can still do it. You don't need to have like a whole lot of energy to do it. You don't need to go around telling people. You are able to accomplish your goals and you're able to do it with intelligence. Like you are able to do it with integrity. You are able to do it in a way that is really like, I was gonna say really fair. Um, well, it is really fair. That's also the energy that I feel. But I also feel like you guys, like if you have to leave a situation, the one of your greatest attributes is that you don't do it with the purpose of like hurting another person. Even if in another way you are rebelling, it's not like to hurt someone. But when you have to go, like when you feel that your home is no longer your home, or it's or like something in your home no longer serves you, you can change it and or you can just leave. So that is your greatest attribute, and that is something that is not everyone has that. Like not everyone has that. A lot of people, it takes them a while to actually get the ball rolling. But for you guys, it's actually like the opposite is actually your greatest attribute. So let me go through these tarot cards one by one. I don't think I actually like talked about them one by one. Okay, so with the Hierophants, that's definitely where I got the sense that um, like if you guys had to like study or something, that you would like study while you're in this place, and then and then as soon as you can go, you can go. There's also like a tried and true um, sense that I always get with the card. Like you guys will do things um, as fair as can be. Like you'll do it in a way that's honorable. Next, you have the Knight of Cups equivalent in this deck. So that for me, like, I feel like you guys can unintentionally spread that kind of healing or kind of moving on energy with others because you did get Bridget healing. And it does say awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness. So I feel like with the Knight of Cups, instead of the romantic sense that this card is usually seen as, I see it more as in this spread. You like that cup is like the cup of uh it's like that spark. It's like that emotional spark that some people need in order to get themselves out of certain situations. And then you have the Four of Pentacles, which is interesting because we got that in the last pile as well. So with the Four of Pentacles, I definitely get the sense that you guys home, like I feel like you're used to being home, like because that's a card that is associated with like keeping everything you have, which includes like your physical belongings, which of course includes your home. And then you have these two home cards here as well. So I get the sense that you guys, even if you have to stay in a certain place, you can still be the best person that you can be. Like that is one of your greatest attributes. You can still do whatever you are doing, even if you need to do it in shadow. Like you are still able to complete your goals, and you're, even though it may be slow because the pentacles are the slowest energies of the deck of the tarot. Even if it may be slow, you guys are still doing it. And even if you have to do it in secret, you are still doing it. And that is your greatest attribute. And I feel like in the future, this will be your greatest attribute, but it'll also be, um, there'll be something else. Like the next step after this will be your greatest attribute as well. And for that, it may be more learning. It could be manifesting, but I feel like you guys, it definitely goes beyond this. I feel like this is just kind of like the tip of your iceberg, so to speak. Wow, that was different. Okay. All right, Pile 3, that was your reading. If you liked or resonated with that, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in another video. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. If you chose pile number 4 and this carnelian crystal, then this is your reading. Okay, so the first card that you guys got was the Sun, followed by the Three of Swords, and then the High Priestess. The next card that I pulled was actually Hawk Spirit, let Spirit be your guide. Monk slash Nun, selfless devotion and single minded dedication to Spirit. Morgan Le Fay, Magic. And then I went back and pulled three more cards, which was the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups reversed. Okay, so for you guys, I feel like your greatest attribute is your intuition, your connection to spirit, and your, for lack of better words, magic. I really love the fact that you guys have the Sun card, the High Priestess card, the Queen of Pentacles, as well as Morgan Le Fay magic. And you also have these two spiritual cards here as well. So you have one, two, three, four spiritual cards. So that's about half your spread. So your greatest attribute definitely has to do with your ability to work with your intuition, listen to your intuition, work with your intuition, as well as manifest. Like I feel like you guys can really um, ebb and flow with the universe. Um, like you're able to you guys are the kind of people that if you like kind of put your mind to something, like you put your intentions out there and then you don't think about it for a while, you guys have been, I feel like you guys have been doing that for a while actually. You guys are actually more likely to manifest whatever it is that you are attempting to manifest, and that is your greatest attribute, your ability to be one with spirit. Like I feel like you guys might be mentors, or you have the capacity to be mentors. um you have, well, I'll go through them one by one. So with the Sun card, I feel like you guys can kind of see, um and I like yeah, I just realized he has like the what do you call it, like the string lights, he has like the bulbs in his eyes. um so I feel like you guys can see the light in things. Like you guys don't automatically go for like the more negative viewpoint. And I feel like the a reason that you're able to do this is because you don't like kind of live your life for anyone's approval. This is the Nine of Cups and it was in reverse. I feel like you may be in this Queen of Pentacles energy, but you're not like flaunting it. Like it's not for anyone else. It's just for you and your own prosperity. I'm sorry, I skipped around a bit. Let me go back. So with this with the Three of Swords, I feel like you guys, like whenever there is something that needs mending, like whenever you need to like stop and start over, or like whenever something bad happens, you're able to see your way through it by not focusing on the negative. Like you're able to go into your intuition, and even if you don't know exactly what this was for, you trust your intuition and that's what gets you through it. I guess I talked about both of them at the same time there. So the next one, which is the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like you got, yeah, it's like you're like selfless. Like you're selfless in a way that isn't like it's not necessarily for like the whole world to see. Like you're not like, oh, let me like do this nice thing and record it and put it on YouTube. Like I feel like that's not what you guys are about. You guys are about being selfless and about improving yourself and also like your loved ones and the people around you. Like your greatest attribute is that you can manifest, and when people come in contact with you, you increase their spirituality as well. So the queen, oh, and I already talked about those two cards. This may actually be the shortest reading. I think I went over everything, all these cards. You know what? I will actually read from the book for Morgan Le Fay because I did not really touch on that at all. Okay. You have power and it is real. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. A secret will be revealed. You have an unexpected ally. Seek the truth. Try some magic. Wow. Oh, I love that. Okay. So for you guys, for those of you who like don't aren't into like any woo woo stuff, you guys are still very intuitive. You guys have a very clear and powerful sixth sense, and you should definitely explore that because it is one of your greatest attributes. You could be a tarot reader, or maybe you've wanted to get into learning some sort of divination, but you guys definitely have that sight within you. And the way that like you guys are, like the way like your energy is, I feel like you can actually be really good at it quicker than other people. Like I feel not other I don't want to say other people like that, but you guys can like really pick up on it quickly, more quickly than you may realize. And I feel like the ball will get rolling for you more quickly than you realize in whatever you pursue. Yep, Queen of Pentacles energy. See, this is what you are capable of. This is your greatest attribute. But you have to listen to your intuition. hmm Okay, wow, that was great. Okay, Pal 4, that was your reading. If you like this video and if it resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I will see you in another video. Bye.